Hello and welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 live stream. Welcome to Washington, beautiful DCA. It's a gorgeous airport. I really like this airport. Today's flight is going to be a little bit different than what we typically do here on the channel, just a little bit, as we will be trying out a program called Sims, with an S, Sims ATC. And what it does is essentially it takes live ATC information that was already recorded and inputs it into a program, and apparently it's supposed to push out the actual comms when they're supposed to happen. Now understand the following with this program. The first thing is that it is all scripted, which means you have to depart and arrive at the airport that it has already set up. You have to use the actual gate and the actual runways. And you also have to use the actual flight plan itself. So it's all completely 100% scripted. There is no way to deviate from it. And I have not done anything with it, period. I simply downloaded it this morning and looked at a little text folder or file, which I'll bring up right now, actually. So whoosh, here's that file here. So it tells you what your flight number is. We're American 1223. We're departing gate Delta 42, which we are right there. And we're going to depart runway 1, arrivals 14. For gate, arrival runways 4. And then here's our flight plan. And then apparently it's supposed to shoot out this information as we continue the flight. Now I don't know if there's actually background ATC either, so that's something that will be rather interesting to find out together. So here is the executable folder here, so our file. So if I just click on that guy, let's see what happens. Do you want to run it? Yes, I do. Okay, so here it is in the background. We see it's very simple stuff going on. We got DCA to LaGuardia, runway 1, arrival 4. Perfect. Here's our information. This is manual play. We're going to have an auto play. And then transmission. I'm not sure what that means. And then that's just dev information. And then we got to hit the connect button. And then we have triggers to manually redo it, which we don't care about. We're going to do daytime for this flight. And that should be grand. So let's hit connect and see if it actually connects. It's thinking hard, folks. Or it crashed. Oh, there it goes. All right, so it's connected. So it, in theory, should now be running in the background. The volume, I don't know where I should put this at. There should be a test button to test the volume. Okay, so we're just gonna let it sit there. It's supposed to be on automatic, I think. Right? Right now it's key to trigger manual play, restart a sim is V, I guess, which is bad because V is also another button in Flight Sim 2024. Okay, well, let's see what happens. I'm gonna put this on the side so we have access to it, and we'll see how it does. I don't know why the hell my multiplayer is not working. I have multiplayer turned on. If we go online here, I have it set for East. I have it live multiplayer on, but it's not showing me any multiplayer, and it's not even showing me the multiplayer. Even when I go to the world menu, the world map, I have it set for all, and whatever reason, ever since I went into beta 4 and then back to 3, I can't get multiplayer to work. So we have no traffic whatsoever. It is a completely free sky here in Flight Sim 2024 with us. Will, welcome in. Is this the $3? Yes, this is the $3 flight thing. Yep, absolutely. Now this is the free flight. They come with one free flight. I think it was Garen. I think it was him who told us on, what day was that? Thursday or Friday? Friday probably. Thursday. That they do have a free one. So I figured, what the hell, we'll do a free one, see how it is. There's not a lot of voices, so I don't think there's like chatter in the background, which is going to be a pretty boring flight if this is the case, but we'll find out. So let's go ahead and start up this max. I will let everyone know prefacing this, I have been buttering the hell out of this Max. Oh yeah, I got something for you, Will. Here we go. Ready? You might wanna close your eyes. Oh, what happened? It's broken. So much for that. Why does it keep crashing? All right, let me fix it. Let me fix it. Okay. Hi. Hi, how are you? And then, how are you? Why is it... Here we go. Okay. There we go. Hi. We're live on the web today. So let's go to System Page and go to Sim Menu. We're going to go to Ground Support, Connect. And then we're going to go up here to the top. We're going to go Battery on, Ground Power on. Let's go to Navs, and then Pitot Heats, or Window Heat they call it here in this aircraft. And then we're going to go Wheels, Lights, all looking grand there. AFT, APU is starting. Now I'm confused. Some people are saying you do the right side. Some people say you do the left side. I've been just doing the right side. It's all been working fine. So if I'm wrong, oh well. Because I'm typically wrong all the time. Let's go to Menu, Performance Calculations. Let's put in our weights. So let's go to our briefing panel, which is the greatest thing since sliced bread. Now apparently P42 is working, testing at least, flow in Flight Sim 2024. They didn't say anything about a paid upgrade. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. If they don't charge for the update for flow for 2024, that's going to be a commendable act. A very big commendable act. If they charge for the update, I might not get it. I may not get it. Because I'm starting to get really annoyed with developers who are charging for these upgrades. I know that they put in the work to make it all happen. But now we're sitting at almost a year. Almost a year. What's the math here? Almost a year since Flight Sim 2024 has released. And now we might be getting flow. You know what I mean? 2780. That was close. 2780. You know, if they charge like $1 or $2, okay, whatever. It is what it is. It's $1. But if they're charging like full price, why is it set in kgs? Why are you set in kgs? Then I'm going to get really annoyed. Really, really annoyed. Okay, so let's go to panel style. We're going to go to auto, or general, sorry, US set. Let's go back to performance. Now this should be corrected. Perfect. Okay. What was I doing here now? Okay, yeah. Block. 10, 7, 22. Taxi out fuel is 420. And trip is, we're expecting 3785. Beautiful. Grand complete. Oops, I hit the wrong button, didn't I? We're supposed to hit this button first. Alright, fuel. That's all good. That's all in there. Good. Packs. Good, good, good. Okay, set. Zero fuel weight. 130. Oh, what the hell's going on here? 135.9. I'm way off. Alright, what did I screw up on? Alright, packs 159. Cargo. Well, that's way too high. Okay, cargo's wrong. 2780. Why did I don't remember putting that in there? Okay, 135. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Set payload complete. Okay, now we're good. Now let's go down here to this dude. FMS position. Next, grab the GPS. Drop it in here. Go to route. Request a flight plan. The Silver Fox from Chicago. Just look at that FENIX, they can do it. Yeah, just look at FENIX, they can do it. Exactly. No dinosaurs. No. Will, I tried the Jurassic World DLC. There's a video up on the channel now for those who are interested in watching it. Well, okay, so there's two things. I tried to fly a helicopter, and I can get off the ground. I couldn't land very well. I got to land a couple times. Crash landings, but, you know, walkable landings. The second thing is it's very boring. It's extremely boring. I was expecting at least something. Like, so I took the took the helicopter up and, you know, flew around a little bit, found some stuff, and I was like, okay, cool. And then I decided to walk around, so I got out of it, walked around as an avatar, and I couldn't even get into one of the enclosures. I was like, okay, this is dumb. You got dinosaurs inside of an enclosure, but I can't even look at the dinosaurs. So what's the point of it even being there, right? So then I decided, okay, I'll go ahead and do drone cam and just kind of fly around a bit. So I flew around in drone cam and saw everything and was just bored out of my mind. It is honestly probably the worst thing I could possibly have spent money on because I'm probably never going to ever touch it again. Unless they do some sort of updates to add audio or something. Give me something to look at. I was very disappointed. Very disappointed. I wasn't like super excited to have it either. We talked about it on Thursday. But for something that costs whatever, $25, for what I got out of it, I was very disappointed. Very disappointed. And I understand they put a lot of time into it. It's a lot of handcrafted stuff. But yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't a great experience. Okay, so what are we supposed to do? Ground push, taxi push. Hit the V. Alright, I hit V. Let's hit manual play.
Ground American 1223, 42, push, Sierra.
American 1223, Washington ground, pushback spot 4.
Clear push spot 4, American 1223.
Okay, well, how come we didn't get ground? Or clearance?
Delta 2476, Washington ground, join kilo, taxing 17.
Kilo to 17, Delta 2476.
Okay, so it looks like there is chatter in the background.
Copy 54 past the hour, American 1223.
Okay. I think we gotta go now. Alright, APUs are on. And yaw damper is yawing. That's all clicking, looking good. Electric pumps are next. Let's go over here to the left. P2, welcome on in. It's the X of Orbex. No stuff from there anymore. Orbex does make some really good stuff. I've commended them many times. Their scenery, their scenery typically is very, very good when it comes to performance. Very, very good with performance. It's just that this was boring. See you. Okay, so we do have chatter. That's cool. Okay, that adds something to it at least. Okay, so let's push back. Release the parking brake. Request pushback. All right, pushback commencing. Engine number 2.
Yeah, this vehicle that just went by us here at spot 1 stopped and then.
Why does my camera keep stopping?
Started resuming here. I don't know if we want to give them a heads up about that stuff.
Roger, I'll let the supervisor here know to call. Was it the gas truck?
Yeah, I think it's a fuel truck. It's he's
Alright.
passing the end of our
I was using NVIDIA filters, but apparently it's broken, so. Or broadcast.
50 November going to 46.
5050 Washington ground, November to gate, correction all the way down to the whole bay of runway 15, go and screw up on the northwest corner there, facing east.
Into the whole bay using November, Blue Streak 5050.
I'm showing 46 for you for Blue Streak 5050. If they change your gate, let me know.
That's the number I have.
Roger.
I'm gonna lower down the. Oh crap! Start the flight. Irishman would have got mad. I have a new sky all ready to go, and I didn't hit the button. All right, we're good. It's working now. It's working now. All right, clock's clocking. Let me know if it's too loud. If the ATC is too loud, just let me know. All right, engine 2's looking good. What are we climbing up to? 27.
Giving way to the CRJ, right to left, and that's actually runway 4.
Alright, engine number 2's looking good. Engine number 1 is next. Engine number 1.
Expediting Blue Streak 5050.
Alright, that's looking good. Let's go ahead and do flaps. Flaps are fine. Wait. Yeah, it's frozen. I don't know why it's, I don't know why I was doing that. I was using... Was it still frozen? What the hell? Alright, well, I think that's just a sign. It doesn't want me to use a face cam, so... Alright, face cam's gone.
Ground American 20, Ground American
I don't know why.
7 ready for pushback, Charlie 25.
147 Washington ground.
Alright,
Pushback,
engine number
Stop
2,
5,
or sorry, number 1.
Alright, we have Sierra and pushback approved, spot 5, American 137.
Washington ground. With me left on Kilo 1, right on Kilo, hold the beam gate 44.
Kilo 1 Kilo, beam gate 44 for Bushback 5509.
Alright, engine number 1's looking grand. Is it going to give us taxi instructions on its own? Or not? I don't think it is.
Pursuit 5509, give way to the Embraer, left to right on November, then proceed November to gate 58.
Gate 58 behind the Embraer, Bushback 5509.
What's advance? So there's play, manual play, back, advance, and pause. It's better than the free chatter. Kinda. It gives you actual... It gives you actual ATC for that actual flight. Like, you're hearing the actual live flight, which is... Or not live, but, you know, recorded flight information. Alright, that's manual play, I guess.
Ground American 1223 taxi.
1223, runway 1, taxi via Juliet, hold short, runway 4.
Juliet short of 4, American 1223.
Alright, Juliet 4. Taxi lights on.
Blue Streak 5103.
Taxi lights on there. Gen's on. APU's off. APU bleed. Off. That's all good there. So far, I don't know. I'm a little concerned that it's not automatically doing it. Oh, actually, it looks like it's supposed to trigger it. Oh, okay, okay. Let me bring it up on screen real quick. This is interesting. Let me bring it up on screen so you can see what I'm talking about. But here in the menu... Where the hell's the menu? Come here. See if you can see it. So here on the menu, it has a longitude and latitude. And I think when you hit those sections, that's when it's going to play the next thing. So we'll see what happens. We're going to continue onward here. And see if it plays it at that time. That might be what's happening. Alright, so we got that looking good. Let's go on down here and do... What is all this? What the hell is this?
Ground breakout 4365 with Sierra Echo 59 push.
I'm doing YUL to YHZ flight to complete the True North Run Award. Oh, awesome. That's fantastic. I know Irishman's done a really good job at putting a lot of effort into New Sky. And he's done a phenomenal job. That's going to be today's stuff. So today, we're doing this flight, and then we'll do one more flight after this. Hopefully, if time allows. And then... I gotta go meet my wife. Okay, so I'm watching the longitude and latitude. We're getting closer there. Ah, there it is.
Tower on the other side.
Alright, cross runway 4 Juliet, tower on the other side, American 1223.
Oh, that'd be a cool comm for BeyondATC to add in. Tower on the other side. So once you pass runway 4 here, once you cross it, got cleared to cross it, tower, switch over to the tower. That's really cool. I like that. I want BeyondATC to add that one. Because it happens a lot of times we were crossing an active runway like this. And it just tells you continue taxi via blah blah blah. But this is really cool. Continue taxi, tower on the other side. We're taxiing where? Where are we? We're going? Are we just going here? No, all the way Juliet. Okay, all the way to the end. Okay. Maybe I need to meet my future ex today. Uh-oh. Is that good or bad? Alright, here's Echo. And we're going to do the full runway, so Juliet. Okay, so I'm watching the longitude and latitude, see if they're matching up.
On board 3520, wind 2104, runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 1, on board 3520.
Southwest 3114 is on the ILS runway 1 approach.
Okay, so it said 77036.9. Is that one over? Maybe we're supposed to go to the other one. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and do the manual for this one.
23, watch clouds, so Roberts will get you going for your 54 time.
Roger.
Let's go up here and get our lights on. Hello. Hello. Go back one. Manual play. It's not playing the takeoff. Cross runway on the other side. Oh, because it doesn't think we're in the right spot. Yeah, I think we're supposed to be... I think we're supposed to be there, so it won't play it. We'd advance. Huh. Yeah, I think we're, like, not in the right spot. I don't want to lose... I don't want to do a slew, because then we might screw up New Sky. Actually, we have no traffic here, so why don't we try to... I thought it said take Juliet all the way down. Hold on, now where's it? Does it want us to line up? Contact departure. Let's go back one. Won't let us go back. All right. Well, I guess we'll just take off. So I can't get it. I can't get it to work right. Okay. Let's go to takeoff. Sorry. Auto throttle's armed. Throttle's up. Stabilize at 6%. Yeah, this is runway 1, so this should be good. Auto throttle. Let's go flying. Oh, there it is. I think I just heard the comm. 1223, yeah. Okay, so I heard the comm. Seems to be slightly off though. All right, LNAV, VNAV are all on. Flaps going up. And let's go flaps up again, and full flaps up. Let's bring that nose up. Okay, now we have to follow the flight plan to a T, because else I won't know where we are. So this is where things are going to get real questionable. Alright, why are we going so damn fast? Alright, let's move over to the left here, or sorry, to the right. And let's see if we can get on course. Okay, I'm glad there's at least chatter. I wasn't sure if there was gonna be chatter or not. So that's something. And it seems to be the chatter does seem to be based on the radio frequency that you're on, so that's good news as well. Alright, coming up on 7,000. They said climb via the SID, which we're doing now. There's a restriction of above 4,000 feet coming up, so that's fine as well. Add Doug. going to increase the volume just a little bit.
Convoy 3529 is 600 climbing via the 65. 3529,
Okay, so next comm's going to be at 39.9, 74.8. So 39.95's coming on up, and we should be meeting 74.8 here momentarily. So maybe at Doug up here. Is that Dougie? Doggy? What is it? Dog you? I don't know. Oh, 10,000 landing lights are off. And off. Okay, all off there. Beautiful, grand. Okay, yeah, looks like. Yeah, okay, so it's not at this waypoint. It's maybe the next one. It's rather interesting. I don't know if longitude and latitude is the right way to do it. I don't know what the right way to do this is, because I understand the complexity of flying with this, but I don't know if this is the right way to do it. And there we are.
American 1223, Washington Center, climbing maintain flight level 210, maintain 250 knots station.
Climb flight level 210 at 250 knots, American 1223.
Okay.
Air Thompson 6112, contact Washington Center, 127.7.
The comms changed all of a sudden, though. They weren't as loud, and they weren't as staticky. That's weird. That's also weird.
Center, good morning, Southwest 4253 at 14,000.
DeSant, welcome in. Captain, are you running Sim Update 3? Yes. Yes, this is Sim Update 3. Once Asobo figures out the whole issue with third-party planes in Sim Update 4, then I'll give it a shot. What I like to do, I do like to jump between my planes often, and Sim Update 4 just isn't ready for that yet. You can use the FENIX, and that's about the only plane in terms of third-party. Alright, coming up on 17,000 shortly. That's what the last comm report was. We're climbing via, or up to 7,000. Or sorry, 17,000.
Washington flight 660 passing 13,500 for 15,000.
Flight 660 Washington Center, Baltimore Altimeter 3002.
3002, flight 660.
Avelo 8504 Washington Center, roger.
So the one thing that's interesting.
3603 traffic, 12 o'clock to 10 miles opposite direction, a King Air at flight level 250.
I wish. See, that's something I wish BeyondATC would add is traffic calls like that. That's really cool. I like that. See, what I'm listening for is things that BeyondATC doesn't do, or things that BeyondATC does do, to see the accuracy. Because these are real ATC calls, 100% real, authentic ATC calls. The plus side, the departure runway and arrival runway today are perfect for the weather. It's not what what SimBrief was suggesting, but it does work. How do you get Sim Update 3 for Steam version? How do you get Sim Update 3? Sim Update 3 is out, so it's the standard update. Sim Update 4 in Steam, if you right-click on Flight Sim 2024, go to Properties, you'll see there's a beta button. Click on that, and then at the top, you can choose the channel. There's only one channel, so it'd be Sim Update 4. Then that should launch you into an update. But yeah, Sim Update 3 is the current version out, the stable version. 4 is the new test one. So I put in, well, SimBrief suggested flight or altitude of flight level 270, and I think the flight plan is 21. So I'm just going to go ahead and do 27. 21's really low. I know this is a short flight, but 21's really low.
American 2685, Washington Center, descending follow 200.
So yesterday I did 2 flights yesterday. All were pretty good. Both in the max. I think they were both in the max, right? Yeah, both were in the max. Had a really good time. That's why today I decided to do the max again. I also did one race in F1 2020, and I didn't do well. It's been a couple days since I used the steering wheel, so I would think I was just really struggling. It could have been the vehicle and the track and all that too, but my mind also maybe wasn't fully engaged enough. So I end up. Here's the thing: I end up qualifying first, but then I slid all the way back to third, and I had some massive issues throughout the race. So unfortunately, I didn't do so well. So I want to try again later on today. Try some formula. I've been considering getting F125. It was just on sale recently on Steam, but I didn't take advantage of it because Steam had a store issue that the time when I was going to buy it. And so now I'm like, I don't know if I don't want to spend the full money on it because I don't know how much it's an upgrade from 2020. You know what I mean? Something about doing EA Play, and I'll have access to that, and then I'll also have access then to Battlefield, which Battlefield 6 when it comes out here in about a month or so. So then I can try that too. Because I'm not buying Battlefield. I'm not that kind of play. I'm not gonna have that much fun in it. But I think I want to at least try it out. So the stable version automatically gets downloaded, or you have to do it. No, it should automatically get downloaded. Yeah, it should automatically get downloaded. Will says, great to see you streaming, Lex. I appreciate it, Will. I appreciate everything you do for the community and everything you've done here. Hopefully did you start your new job, or you just got the new job, right? Rumpelstiltskin, welcome on in. Happy Sunday to you. So we're using a program today called SimBrief, and they have a free version of a flight you can do, and that's the flight we're doing today, DCA to LGA. Kind of just testing it to see how it is. I have some complaints with it, but for the most part it's pretty decent actually. You know, it's all okay. There was us. There's some weird things with it, like everything's, you know, people say BeyondATC's on rails, right? This is the epitome of being on rails. 2x this is nothing but on rails. You have to hit the exact waypoint, the exact longitude and latitude that it is expecting. There's also this countdown on the side here. I wonder if this is the next call. Is it like 145 seconds until the next call? That might be what this thing is. Yeah, I think this is what it is. I think this is a timer. I think this is counting down to the next call. So next call is like in 2 minutes. That's interesting. Irishman, welcome on in. Happy Sunday to you. Hopefully everything's going great. I saw you did extremely well with New Sky yesterday. Happy to hear that. Happy to see it. So for all those who watched or haven't yet, on the channel is the Jurassic World DLC from Orbex. That was thankfully purchased, or I shouldn't say thankfully, that was supported by Irishman, Will, and P2 here on the channel. They donated money on Thursday for us to at least try it out. And, well, we tried it, and, you know, it's not the greatest thing. It's not the greatest thing. Okay, this number, I don't know if it's dropping. It is dropping. It's just, I don't know if my theory is right. That could be. Yeah, I think my theory is right. I'm sticking with my theory. I think my theory is right. Processors, what's going on with the processor? I know you're talking about the frames being lower in the menu, but that shouldn't be an issue to worry about. So what's the issue? Yeah, good to test it, but I'll stick with BeyondATC. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm sitting with the whole thing. I think it's neat. I'm not paying for different versions or different flights. If they found a way to make it more dynamic, so combine all these flights into one flight, but I don't know. I know it could be done. It could be done. I just don't know what the limitations are of their programming, because obviously it takes additional work to do what I'm suggesting. But like, so obviously, well, see, that'd be the issue, is that the call sign would be different. They would have to slip in the call sign, and that could be different pilots' voices. Yeah, that could be a mess. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the right answer is. Our top of descent's coming up right there. I think we'll do the top of descent there. So we're descending via Proud 2, which is 10,000. We gotta try to listen to our call sign so fast. Alright, runway 4 is comms 1105. Oh, it's already right. 1105. Alright, cool. Heading is 4. Alright, 44. And the minimums are 283. Went way too fast. Slow down, buddy. Alright, 283. Perfect. Alright, we're starting our descent via Proud 2, runway 4, which is pretty much a straight in arrival.
250 knots now for the A15.
BIOS update is good. I'm thinking I need to reset the BIOS to default and reboot. Performance is terrible? Oh no. Yeah, reset the BIOS. Try that. Reset the BIOS. Okay, so yeah, reset the BIOS, and the only thing in the BIOS is turn on XPM. Okay, so reset the BIOS to default, then go in and go into the BIOS and turn on XPM, and then launch up the PC, do some testing, see how it is. I don't want to spoil your afternoon, Irish, but best is to reinstall Windows. Will, I don't think so. I don't think he would have to. If he went from, you know, AMD to Intel or vice versa, I would say yes. But he's sticking with Intel, and there was no, all he's going from is i7 to i9, and that shouldn't require a Windows update. Shouldn't. I've done what he's done before with no issues. I've gone from the 12th gen to the 14th gen and didn't do a reinstall of Windows. I've gone from, let's see, I did a reinstall when I did, let's see, I'm trying to think of what I had before the 12th gen. Whatever I had before the 12th gen too, I jumped. Did I have 11th gen? Or the 10th gen? I can't remember. Anyways, I didn't do a Windows reinstall either with that. But jumping from processors, yeah. But sticking with the same processor shouldn't be an issue. Shouldn't be an issue. On my way to Iceland in APL, and I'm only getting 30 FPS. Holy crap. Yeah, something's definitely wrong. Something definitely wrong. Irishman. I'm not calling you an idiot. I'm not assuming you're an idiot either, but just verify verify for us that your HDMI or display port is connected to your graphics card and not to the motherboard. Because seeing that sort of a difference in FPS is pretty aggressive. Just check that for us. Because my wife done it, and my nephew done it too. They installed when they, you know, unplugged their components and all that jazz. you know, they accidentally just plugged in the HDMI cable to the motherboard instead of the instead of the graphic card itself. So Irishman, just confirm that for us. It happens. I've done it myself. It happens. Just confirm that for us, just so we can eliminate that as a potential. Reinstall flight sim. You could do that too. Yeah, I don't see why it would. I don't see why that would cause an issue. Your temperatures were good. They were at 70, whatever it was, 75, 77, something like that. That's really good for a max temperature. Really, really good. Or even an average temperature. It's really good. Well, average is a little high, but it's still fine. Still fine. Okay, yeah, I think this is a countdown. So in 51 seconds, it will give us the next comm. And I think then it will reset to the next timing. That's what I think is going on. It's an interesting concept. It is a very interesting concept, the Sims ATC. It's just, again, my thing is like, $3 a flight is crazy expensive. What was the other thing I was looking at? There's this other program. It's a toolbar. It's freaking insane. I just saw it. I'm gonna see if I can find it again real quick. Where the hell was that? MSFS add-ons or something? Where the hell is it? It's just irritated the hell out of me when I looked more into it. No, it wasn't that. Where was it? FSFO? Yeah, VA Systems Panel. This thing is stupid. Okay, this thing is freaking stupid, dude. Okay, this VA Systems in-game panel. Download for free. Yeah, you get jack crap with it. What you get for free is they integrated SimBrief. You get the same damn crap I get up here with the briefing panel with this crap. Okay, here's why I'm pissed off with this. Here's why I'm pissed off. You have to buy each airport schedule. Not airline, airport. Each airport schedule you have to buy. $4.99, $2.99, $4.99. This is rip-off highway here. You want Wizz Air departing, or here's airline schedule. $7 for a Wizz airline schedule. Alliance, $4.99. TUI, $7.99. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. You want to get Spirit Airlines. The summer, by the way, summer 2025, it's $6. The airline schedules. Who in their right mind would do this? Who is... I hope no one buys this. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. You get the exact same thing with APL, with On Air, right? On Air obviously is a subscription-based thing, but still, that is ridiculous. I couldn't believe when I saw that. Did you get better performance on the bench? Expensive like SI? Yeah, VA Systems is the same same owner as SI. That is ridiculous. I like lost my freaking mind when I saw that. Lost my mind. I was looking into it. I was like, hey, this seems kind of interesting. I'm kind of, you know, curious what this is going to be like. All right, let's see if the countdown's coming. 16 seconds. I was like, yeah, I'll look into it a little bit. Maybe we can showcase on the stream. But no, not freaking per schedule or per airline. That's ridiculous. Just ridiculous. That's just like the amount of money people are trying to jack from everyone is crazy. I get everyone wants to make a buck. I get that, but like give something back for Christ's sake, not something you can get elsewhere for a much more reasonable price. That's just wild. That one irritated the hell out of me. I hate subscription-based stuff. I hate it with a passion, but I hate this stuff more. This VA Systems. I hate that thing more. because it offers you absolutely no, you can go to iFlySchedules was it .com or .net, whatever the website is. You can go there and get the exact same thing 100% free. Or, I don't know, go out to Flight Radar and do it, get it your damn self. There's nothing that program's offering you that you can't do 100% your free with minimal work. Minimal work. It's wild. Hell, you can pay Volanta, you can pay them, what is it, like $30 a year and have access to real world schedules. $30 a year. And the whole world. The whole world. It's crazy. Happy Sunday, everyone. Been a minute. Welcome in, Manning. Welcome in. Hope you've been doing well. Hopefully, your Sunday and weekend's been fantastic. Hopefully, your simming has been great as well. We're using Sims ATC today, giving us a try, and it's not bad. It's not bad. It's pretty basic, but like the comms are really, really cool to hear. It's background noise.
398 departing 13000.
But these comms are so similar to there's that weird iFLY issue that I've happen every so often. The frame rate on the displays here break, and then eventually it figures out its life, like there. I did nothing. It's just for some reason it spazzes out for a couple seconds. I wasn't paying enough attention to it, but here we got 43 seconds for the next call. Sometimes people help. Oh, what now? Sometimes people help BeyondATC with airport plans. Yeah, absolutely. And BeyondATC is getting the floor plans themselves. Yeah. Also think about that. BeyondATC gives you a 100% one-time purchase product like FS HUD, one-time purchase, and you get ATC whenever you want, however you want, no charge. Then you got these FS systems people who are just ripping people off. That just irritates the hell out of me. Irritates the hell out of me. Like there are plane developers that I like. Okay, this is kind of stupid. You get a low quality plane. But at the same time, some people don't need the full system's depths that other people do, right? There are some people like that. They don't care. They just want to fly that plane. That's cool then. That's perfect. It's a plane for them. There's a purpose for that. All the Captain Sim stuff, as much as I don't agree with their philosophy and what they produce out there, I understand there's a need for it. I very much understand the need for it. There are some people who want a high-end 727, right? So you can buy the Flight Sim Studios and pay the money for a higher-end plane. Or if you just want to have like the model itself and the inside kind of somewhat look like it, well then you can pay one that's like $10, or whatever the hell Captain Sims charge for their stuff. So there are those needs for that, and there's even the point of some of the scenery. Like there's the really crappy scenery that from, what is it, MS scenery or something, M scenery, that's flooding the marketplace right now. It's dog crap scenery, but at the same time, a lot of the scenery they offer isn't currently available as a higher end quality scenery. Okay. And then sometimes there are, but you gotta look at it this way. There is a market sometimes for someone who can't spend $10 or $15, $20 on a higher end scenery, and they can only afford $3 or so to get this piece of crap one. If that's all they can afford, that's all they can afford. I get it. It's no different than people buying, the store-bought, store brand, let's say mac and cheese, versus Kraft. The store brand stuff's not the best. Kraft, in my opinion, would be better. It's all opinion-based stuff. This is an example, by the way. But they want to eat. They want to have the mac and cheese. So it is what it is. Horizon Airways, welcome on in. Sorry, you caught me during my rant. You caught me during my rant. All right, I'm done ranting. I'm done. It's over. I'm done. All right, let's bring this up here. And perfect, looking good. I feel like I'm kipped now. Have you seen the wildfires? Hey, I just saw it briefly on FS Elite. And that stuff, or no, what was it? Not FS Elite, MSFS add-ons. which they're kind of pissing me off too a little bit. But yeah, I kind of saw this on there. I'm not interested in this kind of stuff. You know, there are people who are interested though. There are people who love this stuff. That's great. It's great that, see, this is what I'm talking about with in terms of like what could have Jurassic World added? I don't know, dino carriers, something more than just the crap that came out. It's not crap. Okay, something more than just the basic of what came out. Something more than just the basic. That's all I'm saying. Right now, what I'm seeing with that Jurassic World thing is a bunch of nice high-end models of the buildings, a couple dinosaur animations. That's it. There's no audio, there's no music. It's pretty bare bones, and for the price they're trying to get for it, it's crazy. Now, if you're able to pick up a dinosaur and you're going to move it somewhere else in a helicopter, if they had, like, you know, let's say they had the old park in there and they had you go in there to fix the old park. You know, bring this construction piece over and drop it over here. Give you something to freaking do. There are missions, yes, there are missions with Volanta. I understand that there are missions, quote unquote, but it's pretty much sightseeing. Go from this helipad to this helipad. Who the freak cares? So I can go see the ocean and more trees and mountains? Because you're going to fly over the same crap, the same models on the floor over and over and over again, you know, to do 3 missions? I don't know. It's just, it's crazy. Again, Jurassic World would have been fine, like, $10. $5 to $10, I think it would have been just fine. But what's offered, what's available, I feel it's overpriced. That's a personal opinion. Personal opinion. There are going to be people out there who absolutely love that, who love it and think it's great. You know, that's fine. That's great. That's perfect. If that's what your jam is, that's great. It's not mine, though. Definitely not mine. All right. I feel like we're coming in a little high, aren't we? There's our runway there. Yeah, we're coming in a little high here. A little manual descent. Apple. I don't see Apple on my freaking... What's going on here? Did I pick the RNAV accidentally?
Brickyard 5772, contact with Warrior Tower, good day.
Over tower, Brickyard 5772.
Delta 371.
Alright, we're going to be at 2,000 feet there.
Or above 3,000,
Okay.
cleared ILS for approach.
So let's bring 2,000. Okay, I think actually we were fine. Let's go to manual. Let's go back to manual. I thought we were coming down a little too hot, but I guess not. I mean, a little too slow, but looks fine. Alright, next one should be in 9 seconds. Let's see what happens. This is going to be approach, I'm guessing. Five, 4. This is the longest seconds. This must be, I don't know.
American 1223, set to maintain 3,000.
3,000, 23.
Got down to 3,000. And here's the other thing with this add-on is, yeah, you get the chatter, you get the real world light chatter as well, but it's not tracking exactly where you are and what you're doing. So like if you're going too high, if you're coming in too slow, or you're coming in too high, it doesn't care. You know? And again, that's a limitation. That's just a limitation what it offers. I get it. Again, it's $3 for a flight. So, you know, but if you bought like, if you bought 10 of these flights, you might as well just bought BeyondATC. Or FS HUD. You know what I mean? Again, I know there's a purpose for this. It's neat what it offers. I just think their pricing is, hell, even I don't know. Even go, as much as I hate subscription based, you can go subscription based. $3 a month and you have access to all of their flights. You know, I feel like that's a much better deal. $3 a month, you have all the flights that they offer. Right now they offer like 10 of the, or whatever, 10 different flights. I think that's fair. I think it's reasonable.
Delta 371, contact LaGuardia Tower 1187.
But $3 per flight's kind of expensive. All right, so we're gonna be pretty much straight in. Downtown's up on the left there. Rail ATC is gone. It's muffled and not as clear as BeyondATC. Yeah. There's a purpose and need for all this kind of stuff, but I don't know. I feel like the pricing scheme is the thing that hurts it the most. Alright, 19 nautical miles out. And looks like we're doing just fine for a second flight. So the next flight we'll do is, I think we're going to do New Sky. We'll do one of the New Sky routes that Irishman put together. I'm going to do a reset of the sim though, before we jump into that flight. And this is really cool. This looks like a big-ass storm coming on here, right? Out in the distance. A big-ass storm. So you're seeing is, what's it called? Atmos core also.
Brickyard 5850, reduce speed to 210, then maintain 3000.
Speed 210, then down to 3000, Brickyard 5850.
Denver 5421, flighting 220.
220 there, 54.
Looks like OBS is struggling with this flight. Keeps warning me. Overloaded. Alright. Let's see. Coming up on the localizer. Let's go ahead and zoom in here a little bit. Alright, let's see if we can get some butter here in LaGuardia. LaGuardia butter! Alright, landing runway 4, exit to the right, exiting Uniform or Romeo. Alright, let's go to approach. Approach is armed, localizer's been captured. And we'll be looking for speeds, 147. Holy cow, audio's kicking out. If you have time, we can have more on Discord about the processor. Oh yeah, Irishman, yeah. Yeah, we have plenty of people in Discord. I know you've been posting in there recently, but someone's gonna offer a good suggestion probably. Austin, welcome on in. Perfect timing. Run approach into LaGuardia. Runway 4 using Sims ATC, the iFLY 737 Max. And flaps 5. Speed's looking good. Where's the Silver Fox I saw? Camera's broken. I broke the camera. I'm not sure why it just stopped working. I bought a cheap webcam. I might have to just spend some money on a better one. I do want to get a webcam going though consistently. Since Will is obsessed with seeing the sexiness that I offer to the world. My wife's just lucky I'm with her. Good thing she doesn't watch my streams. Alright, runway's in sight. You know, we talk about it at work sometimes, like who is settling, you know, between in a relationship, who's settling, myself or my wife, you know, and same with my coworkers, who settles in their relationships. And you know, I was saying how, like, I think my wife and I both would say we both are settling. I'm settling for her, she's settling for me. Alright. And approach mode there, looking good. Heading is set. Next comms in a couple of seconds. And flaps 30. I'm flying a series jet in Chile right now. Oh, nice. Very cool. Hope we're having a good flight. Alright. AP's off my aircraft. This is a really beautiful approach. I don't land runway 4 very often in LGA. Comms got real quiet all of a sudden. A little high on the approach. You were the lucky one, not she. I am lucky, dude. I got really lucky to get someone like her. A little high in the approach. See ya.
Tower, pick up 5850, ILS 4.
Pick up 5850, reporting tower number 3, wind 08014, runway 46 land, traffic just off your left there, southbound.
It sounds like a kid, but it also sounds like an adult woman.
Runway 4, we're looking for, pick up 5850.
You're overflying him now, not faster.
Roger.
400.
Steady. Steady.
300.
Got it. Got it.
Approaching minimum.
Landing. Oh, ground spoilers are armed.
Minimum. 200.
We're landing.
Flight slow.
You stutters suck.
100. Flight slow. Flight slow. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Idle. Steady. Touchdown. Oh, the butter. 106, boys. 106. Woo! Butter everywhere. All over the place. Ooh, where's that toast at? Where's that toast? Ooh. Alright, versus are stowed. Flaps going up. Guess we're going down to Romeo. Or down to, what was this? Yeah, Romeo.
By the ground, hello, American 12, Senate Tremble.
American 1223, the ground, hold short of Juliet.
Bravo, short of...
Alright, flaps are up. Spoilers are disarming. I think. There we go. I didn't get a call. So, see, that's another thing that's an issue with, is it you don't know exactly where you're supposed to exit, where they're supposed to exit uniform. Yeah, so this is definitely distance. 900, I don't know if this is meters or what is this, but that's the distance from where we're supposed to be for the next call. I don't remember hearing a clear to land call either. Well, okay, so it works for chatter. If you want chatter in the background, it does a really good job with it. I'm not paying for any... I ain't paying for any of these... what's it called? Flights. Yeah, so it didn't detect our landing, because they were supposed to do clear to land.
Company on the right.
Because the next call is runway 4 clear to land. It didn't detect we landed. Or it didn't detect that we're coming in for landing. Alright, well, there's that. It's the sound of my disappointment voice. Again, I think it's neat. It's a neat feature. It reminds me of what I was using before. Like I would have, what's that? The chatter one, FS chatter. I would have that in the background before BeyondATC. And before I use any, you know, ATC. But with those kind of programs, it's just not even worth using this kind of stuff. Alright, gate 20, we'll park right here. Let's see, great landing, thank you. That water, he's in the desert. Oh, that's water, he's in the desert. VATSIM, no Bob, welcome on in. This is Sims ATC. Sims ATC. You know that one dude who is walking around the Earth? I'm just doing that in a plane to see if I can beat him. No, I don't know. That's cool. That's cool. Let's see, where'd you start the flight from? Started from DCA, Washington. DCA. Butter with cheese. Is this the base? Is this a base game plane? Oh, no. This is iFLY 737 Max. This is the iFLY 737 net. Neat, even MSFS ATC is better, man. Alright, let's disconnect that. Let's see what we got with New Sky real quick. And we got a 10 with New Sky. And we got the butter here, 106 for landing. 106 for landing. We made Irishman 11,000 bucks. Damn. Alright. Okay, so let's look at the next flight. Well, actually, let's reset the sim real quick. And then we'll look at the next flight. Reset the sim. I'm tight on time, so I gotta get... I got less than 2 hours. So I gotta make this next flight happen. Oh, we're gonna restart. Restart the sim. Restarting the sim. Alright, we're gonna restart the sim, and then I'm also gonna feed the cat. And then we'll look at our next flight stuff. Okay, so let's go kill out Atmos 2. Okay. Kill out that. Kill out that. And then we're going to let sim just, or the computer just calm down a little bit. Take it easy. We'll go back to BeyondATC as well. Let's update the channel. So then we're going to put in the channel. Sunday flying. And we're going to call BeyondATC. Back to BeyondATC. Save that. Cool. Gonna do a New England flight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're about to do more of your work. On a Sunday, you're in a hurry? Yeah, so my wife's at work, and we're gonna go shopping when she's done with work. That's why. Okay, I'm gonna step away while this is loading. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Sim's almost back. Let's take a glance here at the good old New Sky. Let's go to My Airlines, and we're gonna go to FlyLex. Let's go on down to this guy here. And let's see what we have for some routes. Shadow. Actually, no, hold on. Let's go to book a flight. And we're going to go to scheduled passenger flight, FlyLex, and then we're going to see all of our flights we have currently available. Now, we can filter by time. Let's do that. Okay, so we have no aircraft available. Okay, we got to find... How do we go back here? Okay, so, let's see. We have Boston. That's way too long. Let's see, let's zoom on in here. So this flight here, do I have an add-on for that? How long is that flight? Let's check out SimBrief for that one real quick. That can't be too long, right? Alright, new flights. Alright, and 516, and then we're gonna do KBOS to KP. WM, right? Yeah. The 19. Oh, it's a short flight. Okay, we might do that one. Well, let's see what else there is. See what else we have here. You should have added in Providence to one of the routes. Irishman. Rhode Island would have been cool. Let's clear up that. I think we're gonna do that one. We got Birmingham up here as well. Philly down there. Yeah, let's do that one. We're gonna do this flight here. Okay, so let's book this flight. The aircraft we're gonna be in is the 319. I guess AIE. I don't know what plane I have available for that. Let's edit our flight plan. Oops. Okay. Okay, yeah. They should all be pretty short. You could walk from there and... Oh, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So we're going to do this flight here, AIE version. Let's see what planes we have available for our call sign. So the 319 AIEs. 319 AIE. That's the non-shark clip version, right? I think that's the non-shark clip version. Okay. So you have United, British, Euro, Spirit. Alright, I guess we're going... I guess we can go Spirit. We haven't done a Spirit flight in a long time. This seems like it would be a Spirit flight anyways. A little short flight. Let's go Spirit. It's been a long time since I've done a Spirit flight. Okay, so look at this. Again, all players is on. Cinch it here. All players on. Live weather here. But I can't get multiplayer to work in the sim. Boston. Okay, so we're going to Spirit, which is NKS. Flight number is what? What was it again? New Sky. New Sky flight number is 2530. Departing KBOS to KPWM Portland. I've flown in there before. The 319. And we're doing the IAE engines. Let's generate that. Departure at 40. That should be fine. Flight must be scheduled 10 minutes before departure. Okay. 45 then. Book it. Alright, that's planned and booked. Then let's go over to Atlanta. Start a new flight. The 319. Actually, let's have it just automatically do it. Let's end this flight. Okay. I'll have that automatically update first. And then we'll go to... First, we're going to go to Mobiflight so I can get my WinWing working. Okay, run it. Cool, grand, beautiful. It's all looking beautiful. Okay, and now I'll go to Boston. Runway 22 right is our expected departure. So 22 right, let's zoom into Boston. And where's 22 right? 22 right there. So we're going to go ahead. I'm sure this is where Spirit is, somewhere in this vicinity. And let's start flight. Spirit is finished now, the second time. Yeah. Spirit is, it's interesting because I used to use Spirit a lot when I was younger. You know, it's a low-cost carrier. But definitely Spirit's changed quite a bit. I haven't been on a Spirit plane in 6 years now. They never were great, but like, you know, being low cost, it worked really, really well for, you know, for what we're trying to do. Okay, there's Spirit. Hop into the cockpit is beautiful 319. Whoops, wrong button. Okie dokie. Got our view set. Let's load up both BeyondATC and Atmos. Let's go and start the flight. Cool. That's all looking grand. Spirit feels like my CPU right at the moment. That's it's a perfect analogy.
ATC connected.
Oh, that was good. If I had a JetBlue, I would have taken JetBlue. I guess I could have done the 320. That's your JetBlue flies. Okay, let's bring it over here to the left then and go to our computer guy. We'll go to FENIX, import flight plan. There's our flight. I don't know if I have a... I think I do have a paid add-on for this airport. Let me look at my community folder real quick. PW... What was it? WM? What's the airport? PWM. No, I thought I did, but I guess not. I guess not. Okay. Weight and balances. Let's load the aircraft. Insta-load. And then we're going to go up here. I did turn on TAA again. I'm testing to see how much different it is with the stream. Okay, so you have that all going on. Let's go external power on. Battery 1, 2 are on. Pumps are pumping. Navs are navving. La Luz is looting. Ice is icing. Landing lights, or sorry, external power, or sorry, external lights. Sorry, emergency exit lights. Holy smokes. No smoking and seatbelt signs are on, and the APU is on. Cool. Okay, grand. Let's go on down below here. Let's go to config. Manual failures, navigation, swing on down, IRS 1, 2, and 3. Beautiful. Let's go here. ATSU, AOC, and then we're going to go to flight init. Request it. We got to remember to do this over here. Go to settings, sim settings, turn on this dude. Then we can go back to this guy. Back on down below here. And then requesting it. Let's see, we are at gate Charlie 18. Charlie 18. Okay. Now I'm just going to put alpha for this. Doesn't matter. Okay, Boston. And then send that off. Beautiful, grand. Let's go to init. Request it. Oh, hold on. Gotta wait for it to show up. Gotta wait for it. Gotta be patient. There it is. Request it. Cats are on the dino diet. Landing's going to be interesting with this FPS. Oh boy, I bet you. Are them cats fed? The cats fed, yep. Uh-oh. What's it say? Invalid uplink. What's going on here? Init request. Invalid flight plan uplink. ¿Por qué? What is your problem, senor? Invalid flight plan uplink. There's our stuff. What is your problem? Why won't you link? Anyone have any suggestions? Oh well, I guess we'll just manually put it in here. There's a boss slash KPWM. The hell's M at? There it is. Bam. Let's go to our briefing panel. Flight plan. I wonder why that's not working. Alright, flight number is NKS 2530. Cost index is 40. Jeez. Climbing up to only 17. Cool. Alright, there's our information there. 5613 for the squawking. And then over to ground 12175. Beautiful. Switch that over. And then we're climbing to 4,000. Okay. Close that. Shut up. Alright, have that all set. Let's go over here to this dude. Mass, and let's go send to the McDo up here. Did I calculate this yet? Yeah. Send that to the McDo. Ground services. Okay, that should still automatically populate. That looks good. Beautiful. Flight plan. Boston. Departures runway 22 right. At least right now it is. 22 right. Close that out. Via Logan 4. Logan 4. No transition. What's our routing look like? Logan 4 via PZ. So then, let's see, down here, arrival is 29. And arrival, we don't have a star. So we're gonna, is there PZ in here? No. Alright, insert that. Alright, so we have manual, ENE, and then, so we need to add in right here, right before ENE, we need to add in PZ. P-E-A-S-E. It's going to be the next waypoint. Good, beautiful, grand. Insert. Okay, so we have Logan 4, PZ, direct, ENE, direct to runway 29. Beautiful, grand. Everything's great. Get rid of that guy. Let's go up here to the top. APU's looking good. Leads on, external power is off. Over here to the left, GPU, chalk, stores, all closing. Grand. And I think we're good. Secretary is calling. Did you start with the script for no rock around? Did you start with the script for no rock around mode? No, I was having issues with that, remember? I was having issues with that. It was causing problems with the FENIX. PWM for the arrival airport. That should update Volanta at the top there. There it is. Beautiful. And Portland ground. Spirit Wings 2530. Ready for pushback and engine start.
American 3287. Hold position for traffic.
Hold position. American 3287.
Alright, and then we should be facing this direction here. South.
Continue taxi, American 3287.
Enter.
Spirit Wings 2530, Boston ground, hold position for traffic.
Hold position? What?
Hold position, Spirit Wings 2530.
This happened the other day to me, just had to restart the sim. Okay. That's why you have, that's why you got no link to SB. Yeah, that was before. That was a long while ago, though. Will. I flew the FENIX on Thursday with no issues. I haven't done anything to that, so I'm guessing it's just a weird technical issue. Alright, so I guess we're waiting for someone. What? Traffic? There's no traffic over here. Why am I holding? ¿Por qué? Why am I holding? You don't want to hold. Alright, pre-departure clearance, that's looking good. And then return. I'm having my second thoughts on buying this McDo. I don't know. I don't know if, I was actually considering it maybe thrown on eBay or something. I don't really use it all that much. That was why I didn't want to buy it in the first place, but I ended up buying it. I'll end up probably keeping it, but it's kind of one of those things that are in the back of my head. With Control C, you get in and out easily. Yeah. Why am I holding for traffic? There's no traffic. Oh, there's that little plane. And why don't I have multiplayer? What the hell? We got a plane holding there. We got this plane here. It's really cool that they have GA planes in BeyondATC now. Why is there no multiplayer? I don't understand what's going on. You saw me earlier though. I had all the multiplayer settings on. I have it on in the sim. And it does not want to work. Is this plane coming over here? Is that what I'm holding? Where the hell are you going? I could have been pushed and taxied by this time. Will says I can buy it from you. With the amount of money that you'd have to pay on taxes for it, you could just buy it there. Fun Gaming, welcome on in. Yeah, we could have been pushed already and taxied. I'm not sure why. If this is the plane we were holding for, it's crazy. Where the hell is it going? Is it taxiing out?
Care 5241, ramp 27 taxi via
Another subscriber.
Hold short runway for
Fun Gaming, thanks for the subscription. Welcome on in.
27 via Tango, Mike Foxtrot. Hold short runway for left. Care 5241.
Alright, come on, BeyondATC. Let's go. Got places to be. Things to do, people to see. I'm about to just push back. There's no other planes around me. I think it's bugged. There's a plane here. There's no one else pushing. Alright, we're pushing. I don't know what's going on, so we'll push. Get it done. It's going down here. System 1. Auto. This is going up. On. Engine number 1. Clock's a-clockin'. Boston to Portland. Not Portland, Oregon. Portland, was it, what is it, Portland, what state is this in? Is it New York or Maine? I think it's Maine, right?
Spirit Wings 2530, Boston ground, pushback and engine
I think it's Maine.
approved.
Portland, Maine.
Southeast.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast, Spirit Wings 2530.
Oh, that was stupid, okay. Now it's telling us we can push back now. Something was glitched out.
Brickyard 4716, gate Bravo 9er taxi via Tango, Mike
What the hell's going on?
Kilo, Echo 2.
We have faults with something. We have no rotation. Oh, I forgot to do this. Son of a gun. Alright, start. Oh my gosh. Alright, engine 1. Didn't I do start? I thought I did start. Apparently I didn't. When you do a cross the pond, you bring the brick. When you do across the... when I come across the pond, I'll bring the brick. Isn't Portland in Canada? I don't think it's Canada. Where is it? I think it's Maine, right? Let me see. Portland, yeah, Portland, Maine. Portland, Maine. Alright, engine number 1 is coming on board.
Runway 33 left taxi via Alpha, Charlie. Hold short runway 4 left, United 414.
Alright, then are we expecting? I think we're having runway change. Yeah, it looks like we're having a runway change. We're initially getting 22 right, but I think BeyondATC is changing that. Alright, engine number 2's next. And flaps 1. Wow, up is going to be 1.1 on the trim. Jeez. No, the Portland you're going to is in Maine, but there's a Portland in Canada. That's why I'm asked. Oh, is there Portland in Canada? Really? We need P2 for that. Boston ground, Spirit Wings 2530, ready to taxi to the active. Didn't it? What did it say for... I didn't even read the PC DLC, or CDPLs.
2530. You need to make a taxi request and check the frequency.
What are you talking about? That's what I asked. So we're ready to taxi to the active.
Continue taxis via Charlie. Hold short runway for right.
Cross runway 4 left at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie. Hold short runway 4 right, United 414.
Oh, British Columbia, really? Boston ground, Spirit Wings 2530, ready to taxi to the active.
Care 9er, contact
Alright, up here at the top, APU bleed off, master switch on, all calls on. Takeoff config is set. Back on down below, all call, or all for that. Oh, look at that.
2530, runway 33 left taxi.
33 left, jeez Louise.
Short runway for left.
Alpha Charlie, 33 left. Alright, so runway change.
Taxi via Alpha Charlie. Hold short runway 4 left. Spirit Wings 2530.
33 left. And is the SID the same still? Logan 4. Insert. Check takeoff data. Config. Complete. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Takeoff config. Good. Okay, cool. Alright, so now we're going down to Charlie. Charlie is next one. This is Foxtrot. It's really interesting how many different names, how many cities, sorry, city names are in so many different locations. Here's Charlie, we're going to hold short, runway 4 left.
Pushback approved, face southeast.
I think Springfield is another one. Springfield, there's a few different Springfields in the US. Fargo, there's a Fargo in Illinois, I think. Alright, here's 4 left.
Spirit Wings 2530, cross runway 4 left at Charlie.
So we're gonna end up just following, what is that up there? American? Can't fully tell.
Runway 4 left at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie.
Actually, no, it's in Oregon, but I was looking on flight radar and the airspace is busy, so it looked like, oh, okay, okay.
Brickyard 5805.
Yeah, I know Portland, Oregon, but
Request pushback and engine start.
okay, I thought, I didn't think there was one in Canada. It doesn't sound like a Canadian name.
Pushback and engine start approved.
Alright, we're holding short here. 4 right. Oh, it's JetBlue up there. Right? Is that JetBlue or is that United?
5805.
Now I can't tell from this distance.
Spirit Wings 2530.
Looks like
cross
United.
runway for right at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie. Hold short runway 27.
Cross runway 4 right at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie.
Continue taxi via Charlie.
Spirit Wings 2530.
Yeah, it's United. Okay, so we're gonna follow this United. They're holding short 27.
Via Charlie.
We have Delta just coming in there.
Cross runway 27 at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie, United 414.
Very nice job, Delta. Very good landing. Let's see if we can get butter on the second flight. There might be, but you have to look. Okay, I gotcha. Alright, let's hold short up here, 27.
Via Echo Bravo Charlie.
See, this would be one right here. Remember how we got it with Sims ATC? Right here would be one of those really cool things. Cross 27 at Charlie. And then, what'd it say? Over to Tower or something like that. I can't remember what the wording was.
Spirit Wings 2530.
It was so cool.
Cross runway 27 at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie.
That's one I want BeyondATC to add. That was so freaking cool.
Continue taxi via Charlie. Spirit Wings 2530.
Alright, all looking grand.
United for 14. Contact Boston Tower 12.
I gotta figure out why my multiplayer's not working, because if we're ever gonna do a group flight again, we need to have multiplayer working. I don't know why it's broken. Unless...
Brickyard 57. Gate Alpha 1.
I was just thinking maybe it's...
Mike Kilo.
Firewall? When I was messing with teleport, that could have caused some confusion with that. I can check my firewall, but that wouldn't make any sense though, because then I wouldn't get any kind of connection with it. Multiplayer would still work.
Contact Boston Tower 12.
Alright, so we're holding short for this Delta coming in, I think.
2530.
Yeah, another Delta's flying on in. And then United should take... Oh, no, it's Air Canada, sorry. Air Canada. And then United should take off. And then we'll be taking off. I just checked Google Maps, and there is a Portland in Canada, south of Ottawa. Oh, really? Okay. It doesn't sound... Portland doesn't sound like a Canadian city. Alright, so United's lining up. Boston Tower, Spirit Wings 2530, holding short, runway 33 left, ready to go.
Spirit Wings 2530, number 2 for departure. Hold short of 33 left.
We're number 2. Not that we got taken number 2, we're just number 2.
Traffic. Spirit Wings 2530.
Spirit Wings 2530.
United 414, Boston Tower, wind 305 at 3, RNAV to tech, runway 33 left, cleared for takeoff. Runway 33 left, RNAV to tech, cleared for takeoff, United 414.
Alright, park and brake, watch that United takeoff. Line up and wait. Any lights are on.
Runway 33 left.
You think it's the switch from Sim Update 4 back to Sim Update 3? That could be. I guess I can do a complete uninstall. Not that I care enough about multiplayer. It would have been nice to have it though at the last flight. I don't do a lot of... We don't do a lot of group flights in here. Nor does London sound like a Canadian city, but there... Yeah, oh yeah, that's true, that's true. That is true. London doesn't sound like a Canadian city either. Yep. And there are like a bunch of cities in Minneapolis that do not sound like American airlines, or American cities. They sound like Canadian cities. All right, heading 030. So I'm gonna swing over to the right slightly.
Runway 33 left. Cleared for takeoff. Spirit Wings 2530.
Flexing. Flexing's good. Let's go flying. Ah, it's nice to be back in BeyondATC. You know, it's the little things in life, folks. It's the little things. Alright, wind is about a headwind here. And let's rotate. Well, we had some FPS hit here. And gear going up. Well, that was a smooth departure, man. Super smooth. Plane just kind of lifted on its own for the most part. I gave it just a little bit of back pressure. Alright, we're cleared up to 4,000, heading 030. Swing on over to 030. Over to departure. Flaps are going up. Spoilers disarmed. And climb mode. Set. $10,000. All right, there's Peasy. So it looks like we're going pretty much direct to Peasy at this point. But we're going to follow heading 030 until they tell us otherwise. Yes, not live traffic, no. I have BeyondATC's traffic. Live weather, though. Live weather and time. But with BeyondATC traffic. Alright, this is a pretty short dang hop. This is shorter than I thought, so... we'll make it happen. I should have done the other one. I should have done the one to Burlington. But oh well. We'll see what time we get on the ground, or yeah, what time we get on the ground in Maine. If there's still a lot of time left, I can do a third flight, but we'll kind of play that by ear. I'm gonna go AP on. A very solid departure. Alright, we're expecting currently runway 29. I have a feeling runway 29 is going to be changing, though. Might go to 11. The winds right now is a It's a tailwind at 5 knots. So we'll see if that changes. Our current ETA is 1618. So yeah, we should be on the ground here within the next half hour. If it all continues this way.
Boston Center, Spirit winds 2530, passing 8,100 for 10,000 feet.
I think we're gonna get PZ next. Alright, we're cleared up to 17. 10,000's next here. There it is. And landing lights are off. Okay, so we don't have a whole lot of time, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the approach phase on the McDo. And we're gonna start looking at that information. So, minimums for runway 29 are 256. 256. Pop that in the barrel. And then, get the weather next. Weather is 120 at 5 for the wind. Temperatures in Maine at 21. It's gonna be a hot. It's pretty much hot everywhere in the US today. Altimeter is 3003. Okay, so we got that all set up for the arrival. I have to do 2 months of training for the job, but I like learning. That's good. It's all paid training though, right, Will? You get paid, right? That's another one. I'm not going to go on this rant today, but it's another one of those things where, like, people, some companies don't have paid training, and I think that's just wild. It's wild to think you're expecting people to work for free. You know what I mean? Like, that's just crazy. Yep, runway change. Expect radar vectors runway 11. Spirit wings 2530. Yeah, I thought so. Alright, 11 for the arrival. So let's go down here and change that real quick. Arrival 11. And we didn't have a star. So insert that. Let's go back over here. Let's put in our minimums for this runway, 276. Okay, that's good. Alright, so that's all set up now for the new arrival. There's PZ. Oh, it changed everything here. PZ, but it removed E and E. Let's go here real quick, add in E&E, because that was part of the flight plan still. Or is it right down there? Well, now I'm confused. Yeah, we should be hitting E&E still. Alright, let's insert that. Insert. Why is it not inserting? Alright, let's clear out this hold. Oh, is it because I had... Oh, was it in there? Maybe it was in there and I didn't see it. Okay. Wait, what the hell's going on here? Why is my runway not in there no more? Okay, let's insert this. What? Why is my runway not in there? Boston. Clear. Portland. Why is my runway... What is going on? Why did I lose my runway? Destination KPWM. Alright, why can't I put a runway in? What the hell? Alright, let's go direct to PZ. Just so we have some sort of navigation point here. Now I don't have an airport for some reason. And I don't know why. Let's clear out this disco real quick. Insert. Why don't I have... What the hell? I don't understand why I lost my airport. We are all a mess today. Why isn't it showing up on here? Alright, let's just do this. Let's do M-A-I-N-A. Can't. Why? And I can't just type in things here, right? M-A-I-N-A. Oh, I can. Okay, cool. We'll do that. And then F-I-N-U-S. Okay. And then... I don't know if this is going to work. I-P-W-M. Alright, that at least should get me on course for the airport. And then what did it say? Landing runway, so we are ready for descent. Alright, we are descending. Is this programmed right though? Looks like fine. I don't know why the runway is not working though. How do you do it? What's it normally look like? It's like, is it PWM 29? No. I can't remember how to do the runway. I can't remember what the runway looks like on here. Yeah, it's a really short flight. Really, really short flight. Speed brakes out. I just had to do that in the 320. Yeah, I don't know why what went wrong. It's on my own train company, so yes, paid of course. Okay, cool, cool. I don't know why it just isn't doing the runway. It's just like broke. Oh well. We'll make it work. Do I have to put the radio in again? Oh, okay, yeah. Let's put the radio in though, because I think the radio isn't working either. 1099 for the ILS. 1099. Alright, let's make sure we have ILS, because I'll need that coming in for the airport. Okay, and then 9,000. I'm going to go ahead and just put in the ILS, which is 18, so I'm going to put in 2,000 feet. Okay, we're looking really good on the approach. KP, do I got to put in the KP? Let me try that. KP WM29. Aha. You're a genius, Irishman. A genius. Okay. Cool. Alright, we got to runway back in. Thank you, Irishman. Yeah, it just mucked. It's only going a few miles up the road. Oh, yeah, yeah. Just checked, yeah. Spelling's dodgy today. My spelling's dodgy every day. Irishman, did you check the back to see if is your graphic card is your HDMI cable or display cable connected to your graphic card? I don't remember if I saw that up there or not. If you checked that to confirm it. I just want to make sure. Got to go to a restaurant, dinner time here. Thanks, Lex. Will, thanks for coming on in as always. Much appreciated. We'll see you. I'm not sure if I'll stream tomorrow or if I'll stream on Tuesday for the next flight. I'm still kind of up in the air, so you'll all see in Discord eventually. If I was my CPU would be a dream. If I was my CPU, I would be a dream. I'm lost. Oh, a genius? See, I should say now. Have a good dinner, though, Will. Hopefully something great. I'm not sure what we're eating today. I'm going to go meet my wife here in the next 2 hours, get some groceries, and then I think we'll grab some food. I'm just not sure where. What time do you normally start? Around the time we start today, so I'm not sure where you are, Fun Gaming. I'm in Central Time, so that is typically 9 a.m. Central Time, US. So typically around this time. We'd normally be ending, the stream normally would have been ending here any minute now. Because I normally work at noon Central Time. So normally we end the stream just around this time. Or slightly before. But yes, normally it's I'll try to do 2 hours in the morning. In the morning. Alright, so I was looking grand here. I think I'm gonna just do these 2 flights today. End it today on the 2 flights. So once we get landed here, we'll end today's stream. That's about 2 hours worth of stream. That's about a normal stream. I had planned on doing longer today, but and then I might do a race later on this afternoon. I might stream the first race this afternoon, but I gotta get the camera working. I'm not sure why the camera's broken. I think it's because I have it connected to... I think it's because it's connected to my monitor. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to fix that. Left heading 20... What now? 270. Why would I switch... It wants me to do a 180. I'm not doing that. We're just gonna follow this approach in. Yeah, it wants us to do like a... Pretty much a 180, huh? Not quite, but... We're just gonna follow this on in. Well, normally on UTC, so it'd be 1609, but for now I'm on BST, so it's... Oh yeah, all this... The time, daylight savings time and all that stuff, oh my gosh, it's just so much. Here in the US, it should be coming up, what, in a couple months here yet? It's so confusing. It's too much going on. There's too much to remember. Thankfully, we have technology that just automatically shows it. But Fun Gaming, if you follow Discord or on Discord, we have a Discord channel, so come and join us on Discord. And that's when I'll typically post in there the morning of if a stream's going to happen. And then I'll let everyone know, within an hour or so. Sometime sooner. Like today was 15 minutes. I got up later than I expected this morning. My wife worked early this morning, so I ended up getting up when she got up, and then I couldn't fall asleep for an hour, which was at like 5 a.m. So I didn't fall asleep until close to 6 a.m. And then I was out. And all of a sudden I looked at the time, it was at 8 a.m. I was like, oh crap, I need to hurry up, get ready, take a shower, feed the birds, or feed the cats, get ready for the stream. And then, yeah, Irishman has the New Sky, so if you're interested in New Sky, it's fantastic. That's what today's flight is. We're doing New Sky. We have our Flylex New Sky, which Irishman has done an amazing job with. Amazing. Just joined, fantastic. We have a nice, fun community. It's fantastic in there. Why does it want us to turn? I don't know. It clearly it thinks we missed a waypoint, but whatever. We're just gonna make it happen. We're gonna just make it happen. All right, all's looking really good. Let's go LS mode here. ILS 11. Good, grand, beautiful. Speed's a little fast here. I'm gonna go ahead and bring the speed brakes out again. Let's start getting flaps out too. We're going to do a flaps 3 arrival, so flaps 3. And then we're going to exit to the left for the arrival. I thought I had a paid where, so I'm going to go check to see where I have this airport at, because I'm almost positive I had this somewhere. There's the airport in sight. Approach mode, we're a little high on the approach, so we're going to go to manual. AP's off, my aircraft. Speed brakes, we're a little high, a little fast, we're not going around, we don't do that here. Gear coming down. Irishman, I don't think we're going to be at a 10 today. Flaps 2. Come on, slow down, buddy. Slow down. Alright, looking good. Just need to slow down a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Alright, speed brakes disarmed. Spoilers are armed. Alright, now we're back on it. We're still going a little fast on this arrival, but we'll make it work. We're slowing down. We need to slow down a little bit more. Go-arounds are for rookies, yeah. Alright, looking good. Still a little fast. We gotta make sure we hit that touchdown zone, because that's one of the things that New Sky tracks, along with that center line, and all's looking really good on that. Speeds are much better. Okay, looking better. Looking fine. What was everyone worried about?
50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
Idle.
Retard.
Touch it. Come on, touch the ground, buddy. Touch it. There it is. And reversers are out. A 182 on the landing. Very nice. A little off the center line, so we might get dinged on that one. We're going to use all the runway because that's what we paid for. Alright, welcome to Portland, Maine. We made it. Oh, we just got an add-on. No, I'm sorry. Alright, landing lights are off. And spoilers are disarmed. We're going to take this runway here. I swear to gosh, I had a paid add-on for this airport. I know I've been here before.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties.
And you're saying that even though you've never played MSFS? I get it. Alright. Master caution cleared out. Clear out that. Beautiful. Let's go up here to the top. Flaps 3 off. Notice that leave changes. Oh! No. Looks green. Looks green everywhere. Well, actually, hold on. Maybe. We'll drone around real quick. Maybe, yeah. These look a little... There's a couple oranger ones there. Maybe. We'll look into it. We'll drone around it a little bit just to kind of see. Alright, let's park right here. Let's go over here to the McDo, and we'll go to GPU chocks, toggle the jetway. Up top here, external power is on. Down below here, engine 1 and 2. Okay, let's see what we got with New Sky real quick. Let's bring that up on the screen. Close the flight. 9.94, not bad for coming in a little hot. We made Irishman almost 7,000 bucks. Off center line, not bad. 182 on the landing. I will take it. Irishman, did you see the last couple flights though? Dude, I've made some serious money for the airline. Where's it at? This one, right? No, it's Fleet. How do you see my flights? Which one? This one was it? No, that was pennies. This one was 11,000 bucks. And then this one was not as much, 7,000. But then there was... Where was that one I did the other day? Is it this one? Fourth? No. There was one I did like The hell, which one was it? Was it this one last night? No, this is... Yeah, 11,000 for this I did last night. And then the one before that was high too, wasn't it? Yeah, 16,000. Making some money. Making some serious money for the airline. Okay, so there's New Sky. Let's go and drone real quick, and let's go check the leaves. Because Irishman got the insider scoop that seasons are changing. Maybe. Because you look here. Why I say maybe is because if you look here, this one looks a little bit darker than this green guy here, right? So maybe, very subtle. I would say very similar to what I'm looking at, like, yeah, like right here. It looks like it, right? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. The other ones, yeah, these ones are changing too, though. This is slightly orange, slightly, right? Those are ugly. You got this one here. This one's dead. Yeah. Maybe. I think the seasons are. I think it is changing. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. It's very subtle. Very, very subtle. But I think it might be. Oh man. Yeah. It's still early. It's September, but it might be. It very well could be. I guess one way to test it. Well, I don't want to mess with it. I want to let the slow progression happen. I like using live time, live weather. I'd say we can really test it by just moving things around, but I think we're gonna let it sit how it is. Yeah, I'm curious about the one I'm doing to Iceland. Oh yeah, that could be some serious money. I might get MSFS soon. Do you have any first flight route ideas? Well, I would say your first flights is going to be, or ideally should be airports you're familiar with or areas you're familiar with. That's that's always my suggestion. So like when I have a new plane, I do my test flights. And so I have 3 test routes that I will consider doing. And it kind of just depends on my mood. And so if I really want a super short hop, I do Orlando to Tampa. And it's a very, very good test because it's a short flight and it's 2 airports. One that's obviously a very big one, one's a smaller airport in Tampa. But it's a very nice short route I like to test. So I did like the 727, I tested that there. I did a test flight with the A319 there. And I think with the iFLY 737, when that came to 2024, I did a test flight there as well. So that's one of my test ones I do. The other test one I do is Chicago, so O'Hare to Minneapolis. And I like that test as well because it's a little bit longer of a flight, so I get more cruise time, but they're 2 complex, more bigger international airports. Minneapolis is not complex per se compared to O'Hare, but it's still a more complex airport versus, Tampa. And then my other test flight is because I lived 30 or 25 years or so in Fargo, North Dakota, which, population 3 is Minneapolis to Fargo. It's another short hop. It's a little bit longer than the Orlando-Tampa flight, but it is a perfect little flight because it's a nice international airport in Minneapolis to a small regional airport in Fargo. Technically, it's an international airport, but it's great to test. So, like when I try ATC, I like to see what BeyondATC or whatever ATC programs are out there, how it's going to work with a small regional airport, a very good test airport. So those are my 3 test flights, airports that, depending on how I'm feeling, that's what I'll do. I'll have to figure out. I swear to gosh, I have a paid add-on for this airport. I'm almost positive I do. And where the hell is my auto FPS at? There it is. Okay. I don't know why it's not popping up by default. Okay, well, that's going to end today's stream. I do appreciate everyone everyone that came in today. Really good 2 flights in here. We got to test out the Sims ATC. I like the idea and the concept of it. I just don't like the pricing model. Again, if they would have do like a subscription base, $3, no more than that, $3 a month, you have access to all the flights, I think they would do much better and it'd be more reasonable. But for $3 per flight, and it's very particular with the departure runways and all that jazz. That one, I don't know, it just rubs me wrong. I think it's very, very difficult. You have to change the weather to match, it's just a whole bunch. BeyondATC today did okay for the most part, it clearly lost something, but there was a runway change, and I also had some issue with the McDo, so I don't know exactly where the full issue is with that. That could have been a FENIX combo issue with the sim. And then, of course, had some issues here with what was I going to say? Oh, with the, what the hell was I going to say? I don't remember. Anyways, I lost my train of thought. So what you told me, I'm thinking of Gatwick, Jersey. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Smaller plane. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, those are great. Those are all great. Anything like a small little short hop. Get familiar with the plane. My thing is, there are many tools out there. There's FSI panels that they can help you take off and do landings with. I personally never used any of them. What I've done is just these short hops. I did so many short flights. And people make fun of, it's a super short hop. Like today's flight, super short hop. But I absolutely love taking off and landing. You get more practice with the plane, and you're doing real world flights by doing these kind of flights, right? Versus doing the long hauls. I understand the reasoning for why people like doing long hauls. I totally get it. But personally, I like doing short hops because I like doing the takeoff and landings. That's what my gig. That's what I enjoy the most. And then when I want to do a longer haul, it's because I'm watching a movie in the background or something. Like yesterday, I watched a new Stans documentary on Paramount. It's a very good documentary about Eminem. Really, really good. And then I also watched, that was last night. I watched that last night after flying. But anyway, so that's what I'll do with that. But again, anyways, appreciate everyone coming in. Very good Sunday flights here. We'll see everyone for the next stream. I'll get you updated in Discord when that happens. But thanks for coming in, and we'll see you then. Take care.